Hi, my name's John, and this is Business Update. In this week's episode, we'll be talking about the Lightning cable issue from Apple, which they've been using for the longest time, but the EU or the European Union has already stepped in and has made it official that the Type C. The Type C cable or the Type C port is going to be the standard moving forward, and there's no ifs and buts about it for Apple to change, and they haven't even actually made a strong case with regards to stating that the lightning cable is or the lightning port is still the best the means of transferring data, or it's just a way to generate more revenue, since if you're using Apple devices, in this case a smartphone, you're stuck using those cables through and through. And obviously, as the Type C uh, has shown that it's much superior in terms of providing better connectivity, transferring of speeds, and think of if it's a Thunderbolt 4 capability, it's even more faster in terms of transferring data here. And obviously, according to the article here at techspot.com, so goodbye to Lightning port. So it's official. The EU has already voted that the USB-C connection will be the standard moving forward by the end of 2024. 2024 could come sooner, as mentioned, and obviously the ongoing debate whether Apple has a strong case as to stating that the Lightning cable has a merit in terms of why they lock in the users in terms of using, while in other platforms, in other devices, think of even Apple's laptop and desktop is not using Lightning cable but using Type C or Thunderbolt connectivity here, which for the longest time that they're stating that they're trying to be environmentally friendly, is always a wash if you think about it, because now if your cable, in this case the Lightning cable, becomes obsolete, you have to throw it away, so it's not even useful for the longer duration. And obviously, all of the newer devices, you have to buy a new sets of cable, meaning your older device, once it's become obsolete, it would be, I won't say useless, but it could have been avoided much earlier here, as as the other platforms have showcased here. And let's take a closer look on the article here. So as mentioned, the European Commission, more than a decade-long fight for a universal charging solution, appeared to be almost over in June, when EU lawmakers finalized legislation that would see all phones, tablets, and other small electronics sold in the region featuring USB-C charging ports, therefore reducing e-waste here, which is kind of interesting that in North America, this hasn't been the standard. European has been at the forefront of pushing for better, better products, better connectivity for the consumers here. And according to their tweet, we welcome European Parl adoption of our proposal for a common charger to reduce electronic waste and the fuss of having several charging cables to different devices. And obviously, having Type C cable is good, but if you have to charge to multiple devices, which is another, many issues. If you own, let's say a smartphone, then I have a headphones, you have laptops, desktops, and whatnot devices that you have, you still have to connect them one at a time, unless you have a way to connect them simultaneously, which is another issue altogether here. But obviously, this is good news for if you're in the EU, but for the rest of the country or for the rest of the world, that's still a debatable issue here. The directive, as mentioned here, has come into force 20 days after it published in the EU official journal, and its requirements will apply to new devices after 20 months. 40 months for laptops. Any products that went on sale before that, the date of the application, are exempt and can continue to be sold after that point. Now, I think it was mentioned here that not all products are tied to this requirement. So the entire list of electronics covered by the law includes e-readers, earbuds, keyboards, computers, mice, portable navigation devices, smartphones, tablets, digital cameras, headphones, headsets, handheld video game consoles, portable speakers that are rechargeable via wired cable. So operating with a power delivery of 100 watts, which is significantly higher than what the lightning cable is offering in years past. And even laptops are on the list, having they have until spring of 2026 to make the switch, which is, I think it's about high time, and it's good for consumers that we have better offerings, better products, better delivery and improvements, obviously. And obviously the cable will be standard, but there are different types of type C, and the question is, how will you distinguish one from the regular type C, from Thunderbolt 3 to Thunderbolt 4? Is it just the price, or is it something else? But it's a good welcome in terms of this news. Hopefully this will cascade to other regions and become standard globally here, which is, I think it's about high time. And obviously the benefit is not just the speed, but in terms of the connectivity. I think I have an example. Yeah, the connectivity of the type C is, it's idiot proof, in a sense that you can plug it in any way. Is it right side up or upside down? It won't matter here, since the sides is the same. Not like when you're plugging in the lightning cable, has to be connected the right way, or even micro USB, the old traditional connections that we used to do. And even I sometimes in haste, especially at night, when you're trying to plug it in, it's, if you're finagling, are you plugging it the right way or not here? So it's good news for us, good news for everyone. So hopefully it will translate to all over the world here sooner than rather than later. Anyway, that's about it. So I'll keep everyone posted if Apple is going to do anything about it, or they would follow suit here. As obviously the European Commission has a lot of sway if Apple wants to sell their products in Europe as well. Anyway, that's about it. Come back again on Wednesday for more business update. As always, continue supporting the channel by hitting the like and subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon so you can stay updated with any business updates on the topics that we have discussed in the past. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.